So our final interview with this Morton Buildings Building a Team project is going to be with the Junghans Racing Team out of Manhattan, Kansas. Chase Junghans, the driver. Gentlemen, introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I'm Chase Junghans, and I hold the steering wheel, I guess you could say.
I'm Chase Junghans, and I wrench on the car.
I'm Vinny Giuliani, a race engineer.
I'm Bobby Cocott, tire guy.
Will the real Chase Junghans step up?
Oh,
So guys, here we are. We got a win this year finally, which is a great thing. We'll talk about that in a minute, but Morton Buildings builds the best buildings in the business. How did you guys build this team? How did this all come together?
well, I started, 10 years ago doing it, and Corey came along. Vinny used to work for us a long time ago when John Anderson raced, and Bob actually worked for my brother when he was racing modified, so we all kind of just got together here last year about this time, and Corey's been with me the longest. He's probably been with me for 10, 15, not 15 years, but probably 12 years. So me and him are like brothers, and then Vinny, I grew up racing with them when they were with Anderson, and then Bob was, of course, helping my brother. But no, we just got all together, and we've been chugging along ever since.
You brought up a good point. John Anderson, did he not have the Shop Quick convenience store sponsor back in the day? Driver out of Omaha, number 2, I think. See, the memory's still good, Corey. It's still working, man.
Yeah, I
John-
took that job.
Yeah, John drove for Boss Man, so we've all been there for a long time. So, like family, really is like family. So.
Yeah, speaking of family, you guys, going up and down the road all the time. Dad's on the road when he can be, obviously. But how do you guys get along? How do you take those 1,200-mile trips without wanting to tear each other's head off and put it on somebody else's shoulders?
Well, pretty easy, really. I mean, every once in a while when we're on the road for a month at a time, we all get a little bit sick of each other. But like the other week, we all had a day where we separated, and we all had a
Yeah, we
day
all
away
like
from
Tomorrow's always a
everyone,
new day, so whatever
Yeah.
happened yesterday.
Tomorrow's the day off, by the way, too, guys.
Yeah, well, you never know. It's hard on the road. You got to work as much as you can, but we work hard and we play hard, and so we
Yeah.
have fun. We try to keep it light and have fun, but we work really hard too. So.
That's a good point, because we've talked to some of the other drivers, and they have this focus to where eyes on the prize, never take your eyes off. You guys kind of mix it up. You went golfing today. You guys probably had it a little bit easier once the car was ready to go. It's kind of nice to see that you can relax and mix that in with business. But I know when it's business time, the smiles are gone, game faces are on. We all get that. But when you're not working, it's kind of cool that you guys can actually relax and maybe do something out of the normal.
Yeah, for sure. We're serious from 6:30 till midnight normally, and then after that, it's just we're everyday people,
How big into this team is your dad? Where does he fit in all this? We know what these guys do. We know what you do. How's
He's
your
the
dad?
boss. He can fire me at any time.
Boy, that'd be tough being his
Yeah.
son, huh?
Yeah, I get phone calls every once in a while. I'll get my butt chewed, but no, he's the head honcho of the deal. So if it wasn't for him, none of us would even have jobs. So
I mean, how much planning ahead of time before you leave do you have to do to make sure you got everything, make sure all the supplies are there, and make sure you got enough clothes and stuff? Because we know it's a long way to the East Coast for both of us. You're out in Kansas, I'm in Alabama. We've got to plan ahead. So what do you guys do to get planned for that? Does everybody have a specific job to make sure it's in the hauler?
Usually the first thing it's said is, "What did we forget?" So,
Yeah, we all try to different parts that we try to make sure we have everything we need, from bottles of water to the sprays to tires to fuel to just everything that you need to be gone that long. Food. So we all kind of chip in on that, because if you're going to be gone for 2 or 3 weeks, you got to have a little bit of everything. So, but we always, and we're out on the road, we say, damn, I wish we would have had that. So we run to the store, get it, and pretty much everything we need we've got.
yeah, I think tires. Me and him talk about it, and we look a month in advance on tires. We got to order in and stuff just like that, because getting tires to my shop's a week deal. You know what I mean? I can't just roll over there and pick up a bunch of tires. So we got to figure out that, and all the lubricants and stuff. Corey takes care of most of all that stuff, and maintenance on the truck. Like, there's so many never-ending things you don't think about. So.
Yep. End of the season, where do you see Chase? Where's he going to be at? Where do you think he's going to end up? What's he going to do?
Well, our goal was top 5 in points, but then we started off pretty good. We were in second, so I mean we're close to second. I'd say our goal would be to get back to second.
Yeah.
And push Shepherd a little
You
bit.
remember
There,
it.
you could throw a blanket over second to fifth.
Yes.
So.
Remember, you and I talked at the beginning of the year before it started, and I said, I see this team being in the top 3 when it's all said and done. It's his year.
be a
So
good
I'm
goal.
hoping that prediction comes out for you guys, because you've worked hard, even when you've been down. Then put your heads down. You guys just got a little more mad and went right back to it and worked. So This is your final chance, guys, to say anything to those people out there that are watching you every single night. Whatever you want to say to them.
Hi, Mom.
That was a good answer. How about it, guys? Anything you want to tell
I just
anybody?
appreciate, I mean, our sport is really going well right now. I think, other forms of motorsports, they're doing okay, but our form of motorsports seem to really be blowing up. So I appreciate everybody that pays attention, and we love it. We get to do what we love to do for a living.
Thank the fans and
Everyone
Morton
that helps us
Buildings.
out. Yeah,
Morton Buildings for coming aboard.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for
Yep.
letting us have jobs.
Yeah. But definitely the fans. If it wasn't for them, we couldn't do this. So
Absolutely.
every time they pack the house, it's definitely good for us, and hopefully that brings new and bigger and better sponsors throughout the next 5-10 years.